Do you teach in a co-op? Are you always struggling to think about what you can teach? Well, I am in that boat all the time, so I thought I would share with you what I'm teaching at co-op this semester, and maybe it will give you guys some ideas. I try to share this each and every semester that we have co-op, so I will try to I'll make a playlist and link that playlist down below for you guys so you can get some more ideas. I think I did a whole video on ideas, so anyways, let's dive in to what I'm teaching at co-op this semester. So if you are new here, welcome. My name is Nikki. I'm a homeschooling mom of 4. I have a 9th grader, 1st grader, kindergartner, and preschool. No. I have a 9th grader, 5th grader, 1st grader, and kindergartner. And on this channel, I share mostly secular homeschooling with you, but also our lives in general and everything in between. So anyways, we are talking about co-ops. I am the chair of our co-op that we have here, but I also teach in our co-op. And so I always struggle to come up with ideas. And so I like to share with you guys what I decide on, so that if you're struggling with ideas, you can have some things too. But also, these are great activities that you could do at home with your kiddos, not in a co-op situation, especially this video specifically. So let's dive into what I'm teaching. So the first one I'm teaching is the human body. I've called it My Amazing Body, is the title that I gave. And I found a Teacher Pay Teachers thing that I'm going to share with you. I'm going to show you on the computer in just a minute, but it is everything that you need to teach the human body to the like lower elementary. So we're talking first, second grade here. I did extend the category up until upper elementary too. So like I do have a range of children in that age. But I focused it mostly on that like first, second grade, and then any extra stuff for my older, the older kiddos in there, I have them look through more advanced books and things like that. So it's going super well. We started by doing the 5 senses, and then that we did that over 2 weeks, and then after that we started doing each body system, and so we are like, I think about halfway through the body systems. We got butcher paper, traced our bodies, or we're putting on all our organs, doing all the fun things like that. I don't have the books with me right now, so I'm going to post them here. I picked up this human body book. It's kind of more of a simplified version, but it has some really fun like little plastic cutouts. And then I got this book, which is more of like an advanced reference book, and so we are using both of those to kind of teach the class, and just using the curriculum that I bought that I'm going to show you over on Teacher Pay Teachers. So let's do that. So here we are on Teacher Paid Teachers. This is the 5 Senses and Human Body Systems activity bundle that I purchased. It was $10, and it covers the 5 senses and the human body. And as you can see, it's got some really fun activities. There's a lab for each and every thing. Let me see if I can pull up so there's a lab for everything. There is posters, there are worksheets, cut and paste, fill in the blanks, all kinds of different activities that you can do, and we have really been enjoying the activities. They are working really, really, really well. So this again is from Curriculum Castle, and so I will link this and down in the comments for you guys. Really love this one. It wasn't that expensive. It covers everything that I need. This year I was on my game, printed everything out, so that this class I don't have to think about anything other than collecting the resources that I need for that day, and it's just really going wonderfully. The kids are really enjoying the labs that are included in this unit, and we're having a blast. So that class is going super well. I highly recommend doing it. Yeah. So let's jump over to the other class that I'm teaching this semester, and that is how to become a science investigator. And so basically this is a science fair project class. So what we are doing is we're taking the kids through each and every step of the scientific method, doing an activity or a lab based on that step, teaching them how to go through this process. And then at the end of the course, the last several weeks, they're going to be working on creating their own science fair project, essentially. So they're going to be following the scientific method with their own experiment, their own ideas, and setting that all up. And this class it was super popular. It's full to the max. We got a ton of kids in there, but it's going so well. They're really enjoying it, getting into it. They're really learning a lot about the process. Some of this stuff, and we're doing this it's like the upper elementary age group-ish. And so they are really learning a lot. They are doing super well. I'm super impressed with them. And so, yeah, so we are using a teacher paid teachers for this as well. So I'm going to jump over to the computer a minute and show you that. But I like this one. I'm not as in love with this one as I was with the human body one. It's just a little bit less clear. The instructions are just a little bit less clear, and it didn't include the labs. So we had to come up with our own labs for some of these things. But that's fine. And I will show you like what our layout, what we decided on, and what's working well for us. So, that is going really well too, and I'm super excited to see what all these kids do for their science fair projects, and we're ticking off those boxes for as a group, so that we don't have to do them individually in our individual homeschools, because you can't, in my opinion, you can't graduate unless you've done at least one science fair project. So anyways, yeah, it's going really well. So let's jump over now. I'll show you what we are using and how it's going, and then I'll meet you back here at the end. So it's called Scientific Method, Inquiry, and Experimental Design, or Experiment Design from Captive Science. This is what we are using. As I said, it's really great. The activities are really great, but I don't love the instructions. Like, they're not super clear. They could have been a little bit more clear. This one was a little bit more expensive, but it kind of had everything that we needed in it, and so I went ahead and bit the bullet. We have a lot of kids in there, so the cost per kid went down a lot. But this was a little bit more we had to do a little bit more to it to make it what we needed it to be. So I'm gonna jump over to my Word document and show you what I did, like how we worked it out, what labs we did, and all that. So give me just a second. So here is the breakdown that we did. So the first week we did the scientific method and lab safety. So we went over what the scientific method was, and then we did a lab safety, like safety stations. And that went really well. And then we didn't actually do the gummy bear lab. We did a paper towel lab to go along with identifying variables. And then we didn't do a lab with testing or the gathering information and testable questions. We did the bundle had an activity to do that day, and then we did hypotheses, what will melt ice the fastest. That went really well. For procedure, what did we do? We didn't do that one. We did something else. What did we do? I don't remember, but if I do, I'll let you guys know. But then we did Lego build this past week, and it went really well. We haven't come up with a lab for the next, the final week, like drawing conclusions and observations and stuff. So we're still working on that. But after that point is when they're going to start doing their own. So we're going to do a review of everything that we've learned, and then they're going to pick their projects. And then for the last several weeks in class, they're going to be working on building their boards and doing their experiments and all of that stuff. Well, they'll probably do their experiments at home, but that is what we have been doing. What experiment did we do? What did we do? It was so good too. Oh, I remember. It was the activity from the bundle was like put the procedure in order. And so it was one of the activities from that, and it was heart rate, measuring your heart rate before and after different exercises. So that was a really good one too. The kids really enjoyed that. So anyways, we did have to add a few things and move a few things and change it up a little bit, but it did work pretty darn well. So that is what I am teaching at Co-op this semester. It is going super well. We're enjoying both of them. Teaching science is always, you know, a lot. You have to take a lot of things, and it's kind of crazy, but we're really having a great semester, and these classes are going really well. I highly recommend both of these, more so the human body one over the scientific method one, but the scientific method one is working well. I haven't found any faults with any of her worksheets or activities. It's just we had to do a little bit more work on our end than I had to do with the human body one. So, but it's still great, and I still recommend it. So anyways, I think that's it. So if you are teaching at Co-op this semester, what are you teaching? I'd love to hear down below. It is time now for us to start getting ready for our next semester and coming up with ideas for next semester. So I want to hear what you're teaching because we need ideas. So I think that is it. Yeah. If you have any questions or anything that you'd like to share, please share them down in the comments while you're down there. I hope you would hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to check us out over on Instagram at Homeschool-ology. And I hope you will come back and chat with me again real soon, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.